Hey everybody, I'm Macy. Welcome back to my channel. Today I'm going to be talking about Kindle Unlimited, my recommendations, and if I just think it's worth it overall. So this is my Kindle. It's a Kindle Paperwhite. It's just like the basic Kindle, like all you can do on it is read. Like other Kindles you can play games and take pictures, but this one's just strictly for books. So Kindle Unlimited is, in America, it's $10 a month. And you get tons of books for free. Most of the books I read are on Kindle Unlimited. So overall, I think it's worth it because there's just so many books, and I'm going to talk about my recommendations because for so long in the beginning, it was super hard for me to find books on Kindle Unlimited that I wanted to read where I was like, this isn't worth it. Like, I would just rather have the physical copy, but the amount of books I have found on Kindle, on the Kindle Unlimited, are just like insane. So now I'm going to talk about my recommendations. My recommendations are on a piece of paper over here. So if I'm looking directly this way, that's why, because I'm looking to see what book I want to talk about next. So first off, Mariana Zapata, all of her books are on Kindle Unlimited. From Luke Over with Love, Luna and the Lie, Wait for It, all of those, all the popular ones, and then all the ones that also just like aren't popular, like nobody else really like loves them, are all on Kindle Unlimited. I'm not going to go into super huge detail about most of these books because I have way too many recommendations to explain what goes down in all of them. So also Mariana Zapata's books are huge and super slow burns and just overall super long books, and which makes them expensive. And so like on Amazon, for me, the books are like $20, and like when I could read all of them for free or one for $20, I'm obviously gonna pick read all of them for free. So I love those books. They're just good. Like honestly, they're just kind of like comfort reads because they're just so amazing. So also search up trigger warnings on most of these books. I would say all of them, because the trigger warnings need to be searched. So then I have the Dirty Air series by Lauren Asher. So the first book is Throttled, then Collided, then Wrecked, and then Redeemed. These are sports romances, F1 specifically, F1 like race car driving. This series was like so different than any of the books I read because I've never read F1 books, so this was very entertaining. The first book is my favorite, Throttled, but all of them were so good. Like overall, the series altogether gets a 5 out of 5 stars. It was amazing. So also another Lauren Asher thing on Kindle Unlimited is the Dreamland Billionaire series. The Fine Print, Terms and Conditions. Both the Fine Print's the first book, and then Terms and Conditions is the second book. And those were both amazing too. And they kind of like, they're like if you like, it's Disney, but like not Disney World. It's like so if you really like Disney World, these are good books because it's like very similar to Disney World. Like their jobs and stuff are very similar to like people in Disney World's jobs. So they're like super good. Like they're also comfort reads, like those, because they like happy times is what I don't know. So then we have the Brutal Birthright series by Sophie Lark. The first book is Brutal Prince, the second book is Stolen Heir, then Bloody Heart, then Broken Vow, and then Heavy Crown. That is all one series about like members of a family. So it's like spin-off. It's like interconnected standalones. Which is the same with the Dirty Air series and the Dreamland Billionaire series. And so this one, definitely search up trigger warnings for these because these are mafia dark romances. But those are all like super good. Then there's the Eden series by Devney Perry. The first book is Indigo Ridge. The second book is Juniper Hill. The third book is Garnet Flats. Those are all so good. My favorite was Juniper Hill. Like, that book is like still one of my favorite books to this day. And they're small town. So like if you like small town romances, definitely go for this series because it's like way different than any other small town romances I've read. Because there's like actual drama that's not just with like people gossiping in the town. So, that's nice. The next book I have is, well, the next series I have is Beyond the Play series, by Grace Riley. The first book is First Down, and the second book is Breakaway. The book boyfriends in these books are like fantastic. Like some of my forever favorite book boyfriends. Like they are amazing. They're sports romances, which who doesn't love a good sports romance? They're football players, just so good. Some of my favorite college sports romances like ever. I still think about these like every single day to this day. Then there's In a Jam by Kate Canterbury. This book was like, I was not expecting this book to be like as much like I like it as much as I did, but it was amazing. Like this book, it was like kind of single dad trope. And then small town, second chance, kind of a little bit, not second chance, like but like we used to know each other trope, I guess. So that one, there's that one. And then my last recommendation is the Love and Hate series by Ella Mays. The first book is To Love Jason Thorne, and the second book is To Hate Adam Connor. To Love Jason Thorne is like the famous trope, not because it's not one of us is famous because they're both famous, but it's the, are they both famous? I think they're both famous. And then childhood friends and brother's best friend. And then To Hate Adam Connor is single dad and enemies to lovers. So those were so good too. Anyway, but that's all. Let me know if you want part 2 because I have a ton more recommendations. And I can also do, like, I can do part 2, but, like, less popular ones. So, anyway, thank you so much for watching. Please like and subscribe, and I will see you guys next time. Bye-bye.